What is going on, Trash Talkers? We're back with another episode for you. In today's video, we're going to go over all of the Thanksgiving Day games and everything you need to know. All that and much more coming your way right now! Hey Trash Talkers, over 85% of you are still not subscribed to the channel. Please be sure to hit that red subscribe button and turn on notifications, as it will help us create more daily content for you. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Alright Nick, today is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of the Trash Talkers out there. And with Thanksgiving, we have one of the best days of the year. 3 games of football on a Thursday. I love it. I love it every single year. And we start off at 12:30 with the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. The Lions and the Cowboys both get to host games on Thanksgiving Day every single year. Nick, the Bears, the Lions, 2 tough teams, and Andy Dalton starting for the Bears in this one. Matt Nagy coming out and saying that on Monday. The Lions might have a shot at their first win with Andy Dalton starting. What are your thoughts on this one?
It's quite possible, but I need Jared Goff to be back for this matchup as well, and I need for this offense to continue to get better. We see DeAndre Swift is an incredible running back, and he's doing incredible things, but we need some of the receiving weapons to get going. We need TJ Hockenson to get going. We need some more explosiveness from this offense that's not named DeAndre Swift. And that's the only way you're really going to get past the Chicago Bears. You got a couple things working in your favor. Yeah, you mentioned one of them. Andy Dalton is the starting quarterback. Now you don't have to deal with Justin Fields running with his 4.4 40 all across the field all game long. You get to sit with Andy Dalton in the pocket and try to get pressure on him. I'd much rather that. Now you also don't have to deal with Khalil Mack, who is out for the season. He is not there for this Bears pass rush. And so you're really just facing some mediocre talent overall. And the Chicago Bears defense has their holes. You can get past this team. If we can see Tyler Huntley get past the Chicago Bears defense, then I believe that we can see this Detroit Lions team get past them. So with Andy Dalton there, no Khalil Mack, I think there is a strong possibility that the Lions get their first win this Thursday afternoon.
I like the Chicago Bears, but I like the Detroit Lions getting their first win. I think they're highly motivated. They're in Detroit at Ford Field with the crowd behind them. You mentioned it. No Justin Fields, no Khalil Mack. You have Akeem Hicks, you have Roquan Smith, and you have Eddie Jackson, but outside of that, 3 guys aren't going to be a whole defense for Jared Goff to go after. I think you see a lot more TJ Hockenson. I think DeAndre Swift continues to roll as one of the best running backs in the NFL, and you're going to see more from the Amon-Ra St. Browns, the Quintez Cephas's of the world. I think these guys have to really step up and be contributing factors to a team that needs a victory now more than ever. They don't have too many opportunities in front of them. I like the Lions in this one. But that's only the first of 3, as we already said. Now we move over to the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys, which was supposed to be Amari Cooper facing his former team and his former quarterback. Not so much anymore. No John Gruden, so he doesn't even get that satisfaction. Amari Cooper's not playing because of COVID-19. No CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys as well, because he's probably not going to be there with the concussion protocol. A whole mess between these 2 teams. Obviously, no Henry Ruggs, no Damon Arnett for the Raiders. It's just a mess between these 2. And right now, the Raiders are reeling. The Cowboys lost to the Chiefs, but they were still a little bit competitive. And what looked to be a really solid game and a classic at that really turned out to be kind of a dud. And Nick, I just want to hear from you a little bit. Raiders, Cowboys, who do you got in this one? And can either of these teams kind of figure it out without key contributors?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have been following us for some time through the season, you know that I've been up and down on the Raiders, but I've always been on their side. I've always wanted them to succeed. I've thrown the towel in on this season for them. The Las Vegas Raiders can't do anything to get out of this rut that they have created for themselves, or maybe I shouldn't even say they created it for themselves. It just fell into their lap, but they have to deal with it, and they're not dealing with it well. And the Dallas Cowboys can rebound without Amari and CeeDee Lamb, especially against this defense that seems to only have a strong pass rush. Well, the Dallas Cowboys have a strong offensive line and they have a strong run game, so they're gonna beat you down real quick. The Dallas Cowboys have Dak Prescott, and he's not going to have a bad performance like that on consecutive weeks. He's gonna figure it out. He's gonna learn to work with the weapons around him, and this Dallas Cowboys defense is gonna continue to put Derek Carr in his place. Carr is looking terrible. He's not looking like the first half MVP, and we're gonna see that this Dallas Cowboys defense comes alive once again and takes advantage of this Raiders offense. So we're gonna see that the Dallas Cowboys absolutely smother the Las Vegas Raiders.
And in our final matchup at 8:20, we see the Buffalo Bills on the road taking on the New Orleans Saints. A short week for the Bills after that absolute beatdown they took at the hands of the Indianapolis Colts. New Orleans Saints have a really tough defense, one of the better defenses in the NFL. It's their offense that concerns the hell out of me. And Nick, do you think that there's any chance that the Saints can upset the Bills and have back-to-back weeks where the Bills lose to a team that they should have beaten?
No, there's absolutely no shot for the New Orleans Saints. We're going to see the Saints continue to do what they've been doing, and that's just get worse, because Trevor Siemian may look good when no one has tape on him, but once they have an inkling of what you're doing and what you're about, they're going to take advantage of you, because you're not a starter in the NFL. You're barely a backup, a guy who's been a journeyman, gone from team to team, and can't be on a roster for more than a season at a time. There's a reason for that. And it's because teams are going to take advantage of you. They know what you're doing, and you don't know how to fix it. We're going to see the same thing against the Buffalo Bills team that has had some bad games against some good teams. The New Orleans Saints are not a good team, so the Buffalo Bills are going to be great. They're going to have a bounce back game. It's going to put them back as one of the best teams in the AFC. The New Orleans Saints are struggling. The Saints defense, which was the strong point of this team for the entire season, has started to fall apart, and they don't have the will to keep it up anymore. We're going to see more of this. The Bills are going to show how dominant they are, and the Saints are just not going to look like they have in the past.
I think there's a real chance that we could see Taysom Hill in this one. I think Taysom Hill, with the new contract that he just signed, could be an X factor for the Saints that could give them a lift over these Buffalo Bills. Right now, the Bills are trying to figure out exactly how they can stop teams running the ball with Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram at the helm. For the New Orleans Saints, I think this is a two-headed rushing attack that could really take advantage of a very poor front seven right now without Star Lotulelei and without Tremaine Edmonds. I believe at the end of the day that the Buffalo Bills are in for one hell of a close game. I think the Bills could lose this game. I think that the Saints have what it takes to beat them. I just don't think it's going to happen. I believe that the Bills will come out on top. It's going to be a lot closer than most people realize.
I disagree. The Bills are a much better team. The coaching staffs might be the most equal part about this matchup, but you got to deal with the players on the field, and for the Saints, they just don't have the weaponry it takes to keep up with the elite talent all over this Bills team. They're going to come out on top. I don't think this is going to be close. It's wishful thinking, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
We're going to see tonight as these teams face off on Thursday Night Football. One hell of a matchup either way. I'm really excited for it. But I want to hear from you guys now. Let us know in the comments down below what your favorite Thanksgiving side is, and let us know what you think about our predictions as well. I want to hear from you guys on both of those, so let us know in the comments below. All right, well, that's going to be all for now. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. We go live every single day. That'll be all. Peace and love.